Hello everybody and welcome to my review of Pride Fighting Championship for the PlayStation 2, also available on the Xbox and GameCube. Pride Fighting Championship is a game based off of the Pride Fighting League. We're here in the option menu, Grand Prix. Basically you fight through a tournament. You can have just a single match, you can fight guys till get knocked down or submitted. Creative fighter, look at the biographies of other fighters, you can practice your skills, you can save and load game data, there's a tutorial in the options menu, and I'm just going to show you, oh man, went to the wrong thing. I'm going to show you a quick match and how the game really works. The game's developed by THQ, I think it came out in 2003, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong. And the game has a roster of all the best MMA fighters Pride had to offer. You have Akira Soji, Senator Tsuka, Dan Hollywood Henderson, Carlos Newton, Alan Goes, Gary Goodrich, Gilbert Evo, Guy Metzger, and Enzo Inoue, Heath Herring. And some of these guys got their big start in UFC. Ken Shamrock was it at the first UFC to be exact. I'm gonna pick. Let's go with Nogueira, and let's just have like a random fighter. Now, graphically, I like the whole way that the game's done in the Grand Prix mode, where it shows you the different fighting styles. And this was before the rules start really getting strict. Like, they were trying to eliminate any way you could possibly, like they were trying to change it from just a barbaric piece of work to a more reasonable, boxing match, because Pride and UFC knew that, and now fights can actually end that quick right then and there. Let's see, down with the knee bar. And it shows you the replay from 3 different angles. And there's my guy breathing heavily because he just went through a mini war. And we'll go back to Fire Select because I didn't really get a chance to fully explain how the game really actually works. Let's go with, let's go with Guy Metzger. Anyway, different fighters in the game, it doesn't really show you their stats. Some are good strikers, some are good submission artists, and it kind of relies on you to know what these fighters are like. It relies on you to be a fan of Pride. And Pride was a great company back in the day. The problem with Pride was that they found out that Pride was being backed by the Yakuza, and that was the biggest reason they went out of business. Their TV deal was backed by Yakuza. And since the ground game is not really that really just worked out, the game turns into a big freaking boxing match. A little match of like attrition. And the ground game, you can't really change positions. Triangle and circle is grab a guy like that. There are different combinations depending on what fighter you select. Like, some guys will go for submissions, other guys will go for just grab a guy and smash him. Graphics-wise, it's comparable to the SmackDown series that THQ also had their hands on. All the fighters look fairly cool. it has the option for blood. The problem is you don't really see cuts or scrapes on guys. So, it's like a mixed bag. Characters all look like action figures. Like, it looks, it's a pretty cool look to them, and I kind of like it, but I don't really like seeing I have cuts and scrapes. I must have been playing UFC 2009 too long. And like it's now there's music in the game, like where it is in there. There, it's really good. Like the track every time you hear when somebody gets knocked out. But the voice acting is laughable at best. Mainly, the English announcer is a big joke. Like, there's not, what you see here is what, yeah, as far as gameplay is concerned. There's options to make the game easier or harder, but mainly you are finding like shorter or longer versions of the Grand Prix mode. Overall, I do like this game. I am a big fan of MMA, but at the same time, when I'm looking at going back to something like this, when UFC 2009 is out, this kind of feels like really dated. It is arguably that most of the MMA games kind of stunk. This one, I think it's pretty decent. It's a fun game if you have buddies over and you want to do like a Grand Prix mode using like the old school UFC and Pride guys. Fans of Pride will definitely want to pick this up, but if you're looking for very much a fighting game you're going to go back to again and again and again, this is not your worst option, but I think there are better games out there. It's a rental. It's fun the first couple of like Grand Prix, but after that, for any kind of real long-term kind of thing, I don't exactly recommend it. Overall, I would give Pride Fighting Championship. Yep. I am leaning towards 7.5 because I am a big fan of these old school fighters. Like, I like Guy Metzger, I love Don Fry and Gary Goodrich. Mainly because of their personalities. And I do like the whole Grand Prix mode, how you guys survive. It's not the first fight you gotta worry about. You gotta worry about surviving all 3 fights. So, I'm gonna give it 7.5 out of 10. I'll see you all later.